Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for attending new webinar. My name is Evan, and today's topic is about the main console best practice. So here is today's agenda. We have three topics for this webinar. First, I would like to introduce how to use new design tool to design a main console project. And in second topic, I will introduce the main console dual password validation function. Is the concept of the 4I principle. The 4I principle is a requirement that two individuals approve some action before it can be taken. And in last topic, I will let you know the main console multi-stream function and why we need to use multi-stream function. What is benefit of the multi-stream function? I will take around 20 minutes to introduce, and after 5 minutes break, we will have 10 minutes for the Q&A section. To ensure the quality of the webinar, I will mute everyone. So if you have any questions, please type in the question window. Okay, let's start first topic. I will let you know how to use new design tool to design main console project. The new design tool is a web-based tool that helps customers to choose the suitable product based on the recording requirement. Also, it will estimate the required bandwidth and the hardware spec, include CPU, RAM, and storage. And it provides three parts. So what is the difference between these three cases? First is by the camera parameter. Customer who has not decided which recording server to use can simply insert the number of cameras with required resolution, frame rate, and the video format. Then the tool will automatically come out the minimum of the bandwidth and disk space. Also, with the possible solution, include in the part number of new product, so customer will know how to order. The second is by product and hardware. Customer who already knows what recording product to use, user can easily check whether the selected server is capable to handle the recording requirement or not. The third is by client PC recommendation. Customer who require a client PC to monitor a single or multiple recording server can choose the corresponding remote client application to estimate the decoding capability of that client PC. Okay. So we go to next page. First, you can find a main console function and decide which function you want to enable on this main console server in spatial parameter. To enable or disable these spatial parameter functions will cause affect the CPU usage. Display means local live view video. If you need to use the live view in a local machine, then you have to enable the display to let the calculation more precise. And it is possible to disable the local display to save the CPU usage. Okay, the second is motion recall. As you know, if you recall on motion, main console will need more CPU usage to run motion detection algorithm. Our main console has embedded video motion detection function for those cameras that does not support edge motion. If user is not using the camera which supports edge motion, then the CPU loading will increase a little bit. The third is Smart Guard. Mainconsole has 6 videos analytics, such as motion detection, further object, and the counting operation, and they all belongs to Mainconsole Smart Guard function. If you enable the Smart Guard function, it will also consume the CPU resource. And fourth is a remote live view. A remote view, if the user wants to see the analog camera live view, then it will increase the required bandwidth. And if user select other streaming profile on the IP camera channel and the analog camera in the remote live view, that will need the main console to do the transcode and will require 1.5 times CPU usage. Okay, and next is audio record. Will only occupy the very small storage capacity. Next is edge motion. The option is for if you want the motion detection function but don't want the analysis consume the CPU loading. You want it directly come from the camera side. Then please enable this option, and our neural design tool will not calculate the extra CPU usage. Okay, the last is IVS. IVS is main console analysis. Video analysis will need some CPU usage. And please kindly note that if you enable the IVS option, it will consider all channels. Okay, first is by camera parameter case. If you need fill out the recording requirement that you are using, the main console provides the tri-bridge solution, which means the main console can connect with the IP camera, HD analog camera, and the HD analog camera. So you can add the IP camera, SD and HD analog camera in the camera type. And then input the number of camera and the recording requirement, including the resolution, frame rate, video format, quality, and the scenario. And please kindly note that the higher quality and the complex scenario will affect the bitrate higher. If you are not familiar with these terms, feel free to click on it where it will pop out an explanation windows. After fill out the recording parameter, it will show following recommendation for the recording server. First is the estimate the required minimum bandwidth and the hard drive throughput and the hard drive capacity. And next, we will list the possible neural product, including the main console, hybrid appliance, Titan NVR, Crystal Titan, NVR Mini 2, and the NVR Solo. It will show the required license or capture card that you need to use in this case. And today's webinar is related with the main console. So I want to highlight that if you want to use the PC-based main console, you can see the minimal CPU requirement. And if your CPU is not same as neural design tool recommend, you can go to the CPU benchmark website first. As you can see in the picture, the higher score has better performance. And please make sure the CPU model you want to use has better score than NUO design tool suggests. And the second thing needs to highlight is that the Windows 64-bit OS is recommended. And the very important thing is that NUO design tool calculated the CPU loading usage is based on RAM is running on the dual or quad channel mode. If you are using the RAM running on the single mode, that will cause your CPU loading higher than NUO design tool recommend. And if you need to design the PC to see live view and the playback from remote side, you may go to the client PC recommendation page. In this tab, first you need to choose the product is remote live view, which means remote live view application. And then you need to select the CPU model and the RAM. Then go to the viewing parameter to input that how many IP cameras live view you want shows on the remote live view at the same time. Also, you need to select camera parameters such as resolution, frame rate, video format, quality, and the scenario. After that, the NUO design tool will calculate the minimum bandwidth and the CPU loading and shows on the client PC recommendation tab. Okay, let's go to the second topic. In this topic, I will introduce the Mainconsole dual password validation function. This function is added on Mainconsole 5.0 version or above. So why we need the dual password validation function? The NUO video surveillance solution are security tool that helps reduce the crime and protect people and the property. But if the IP camera are targeted on the public area, some of the country people will think that the surveillance system intrude their privacy. So how to maintain the importance of privacy for people and also can protecting the people. The Mainconsole provides the 4i solution, which means dual password validation. The 4i means that if operator or security guard need to check the playback on in the Mainconsole system, that will require at least two people must approve and input their own password to access the NUO playback system. For example, if you need to check the playback videos, and first you need to use your username and the password to log into NUO Mainconsole playback system. And then you will need to call another person such as your manager to come here to input his password. So after that, the Mainconsole playback system will allow user to check the playback videos. And currently, the Mainconsole dual password validation function supports on the local playback system and the local backup system, and also supports on the remote playback system and the remote live view, and the remote backup system. So how to set up the dual password validation function? First, click on the general setting and to setting, then select user account setting. And please kindly note that only the non-admin user can enable the dual password validation function. Okay, in the user tab, please create non-admin user and input his own password. And then check the enable dual password validation function and input the second password. And go to the private page. You can find the need dual password validation in the local playback and the local backup, and the remote live viewer, remote playback, and the remote backup. So after setup complete, we use new user account to log in to Mainconsole first, and then go to the local playback system. The Mainconsole will pop out the window that needs user to input the second password. So if this user doesn't know the second password, he will not allow to access the playback system. Okay, in the last topic, I will introduce the multi-stream function. The Mainconsole 5.0 version supports the multi-stream function. What is the multi-stream means? Which means that the Mainconsole can receive the 3 live video stream from the IP camera. So what is the benefit of the multi-stream function? The biggest benefit of the multi-stream function is that can let your CPU loading low. Use multi-stream function in Mainconsole 5.0 to avoid the transcode request. Also can record on a higher resolution and decode low resolution. Shows on the live view to save your CPU resource without transcode. Mainconsole can use second stream and third stream directly from camera rather than transcode streaming one into the other stream profile. For example, user want to record highest resolution that he can recording first stream from IP camera with highest resolution. And if he want to see many IP cameras live view videos and at the same time, he can choose the lower resolution and frame rate from the IP camera second stream to let the CPU decode on lower resolution and frame rate. And if he want to use SmartGuard and IBS function, that he can select the IP camera third stream to Mainconsole for video analysis. Okay, which IP camera supports multi-stream in Mainconsole? You can check the new Mainconsole IP camera support list and find the multi-stream support current. And if it shows the yes with the star, that means this IP camera can be used multi-stream function in the Mainconsole. In Mainconsole server, go to the camera setting and if this IP camera support multi-stream function, so you may check the enable multi-stream. Also, you can configure 3 video streaming from IP camera. And also, you may set up camera parameter individually. In the stream profile setting, you may define which stream profile source stream from IP camera. For example, You may set up normal stream profile is from IP camera second stream and with lower resolution and frame rate. And when you view these IP camera live videos on the both Mainconsole server and or remote live viewer, you may select the normal profile to let the CPU loading lower, due to the CPU will decode lower resolution and frame rate from IP camera second stream. And you can set out the advanced profile setting in the stream profile page. For example, the advanced profile setting means that you can define which layout will connect with the stream profile automatically. For example, you can set up this IP camera use normal stream profile in 3x3 display layout, and then set up the main stream profile on the 1x1 display layout. And the normal stream profile already set up with a lower resolution and the frame rate, and the mainstream profile has highest resolution with the real-time frame rate. So when user change display layout on the 3x3, this IP camera will change the stream profile to the normal automated. And that will save the CPU loading due to the CPU decode on lower resolution and frame rate. If user double-click on this IP camera, that will change to the 1x1 display layout, and then the IP camera stream profile will change to the main stream profile automatically. So if a user can see these IP camera live videos with highest resolution and real-time frame rate without go to change IP camera parameter in the IP camera setting page. The last setup of the multi-stream is the profile for video analysis. If IP camera doesn't have the multi-stream function, that will need to use the IP camera first stream to do the transcode for video analysis. So that will spend CPU resource to do the transcode function. But if this IP camera supports multi-stream function, that we can select the stream profile, which is select source stream from IP camera second or third stream directly, and without the transcode, and will save the CPU resource. Okay, we will take a 5 minutes break, and if you have any questions, please input in the question panel. Hello everyone, we will take 5 minutes break, and if you have any question, please input in the question panel.